Well, there is no denying it. Like it or not,
not.
winter weather is back here in the land of enchantment. Hope it's a good morning for you. Welcome to KRQE News 13 this morning. I'm Matt Morrow.
Good morning, everyone. I'm Krista Gutierrez. Yeah, parts of New Mexico saw some serious snowfall yesterday. Take a look at this. The East Mountains pounded by heavy snow all morning. Cedillo Hill getting several inches of snow blanketing the area. Snow flurries fell near I-40 and Tramway. It didn't stick to the ground too much. That's good news. But in Tijeras, slushy roads there made for some very difficult driving. Semis were forced to pull over on the interstate and wait it out. All of this, of course, led to traffic backups. We saw some snowplows trying to clear the way, but people who were driving through say the road was just too icy for them. And all of that snow is getting skiers and snowboarders excited this morning. This is video from the Ski Santa Fe Cam yesterday, picking up several inches of snow there, leaving some ski lifts covered by the flurries. And officials at the Angel Fire Resort say they got more than a foot of snow there. The camera at Ski Apache shows snow blanketed that area as well.
All right, so I think the question this morning, is this just the beginning of this winter-like weather for this week, or are we going to warm up?
Right, that's the big question. It is cold outside, frigid, freezing temperatures. Let's get right to meteorologist Cassandra Crimmy.
Yeah, good morning, guys. We are dealing with a very big blast of cold weather. We're looking at temperatures right now, teens, 20s for most locations. There are a handful of people, though, waking up with temperatures in the single digits. It's 1 degree right now in Taos, 1 degree in Grants and in Alamosa. Some sub-zero temperatures in Raton, where it is 2 below. 15 right now in the capital city and 25 degrees in Albuquerque. Now we get you into the metro area, we get away from the Sunport. You can see the temperatures are actually a little bit colder in the valley, 18 degrees, 19 on the west side as well. But lots of sunshine for us today. We're going to stay dry, no more snow for us. I don't think we're going to see any of that this week, and our temperatures will become more mild. But for today, downright cold through the afternoon, 39 degrees at noon, then hitting that 40-degree mark. So those kiddos, bundle them up. They don't just need to stay warm this morning, they'll need to stay warm this afternoon as well. We'll have more details on when we see those warmer temperatures come back in just a few minutes.
And as you can imagine, all this winter-like weather is causing some schools to be delayed this morning. Here's a quick look at some of them. We have about 8 in total, most in the northern and eastern part of the state. Out in Colfax County, we have Cimarron Municipal Schools, Eagle Nest, Moreno Valley High School. They're all on a 2-hour delay. Out in Curry County, Clovis Municipal Schools are on a 2-hour delay too. There are more of them. You'll find them running at the bottom of your screen, even during the commercials. You can check them out anytime online too. Go to KRQE.com. You'll see a link in yellow at the top of the page. Well, as we mentioned earlier, some roads and highways here in New Mexico are a mess this morning. You'll want to know about this before you leave the house. Albuquerque is fine, but as we take a look here from nmroads.com, you'll see the trouble spots right now. Difficult driving conditions north of us, particularly on NM4 from Jemez to Los Alamos County. Visibility there is limited due to some light snow. Now, as we go south and east, you'll see more problems near Roswell, US 70 particularly. NM, Department of Transportation, here is reporting some icy roads and blowing snow as you head from there up toward Portales. Remember to give yourself plenty of extra time and get the latest on the traffic conditions too at KRQE.com.
And according to the Plains Valley Online News, that snowstorm caused quite a bit of chaos on the roads in Roswell yesterday. This truck was damaged and the load it was carrying got scattered throughout the roads. Someone was taken to the hospital. No word on their identity or extent of the injuries this morning. Other cars had to be pulled out with some help after they got stuck. Look at that video. It's unbelievable.
Yeah, it's not a good place to be. And of course, with all of this wintry weather, we are getting plenty of your pics and videos to show what it looks like all over New Mexico. Wicked winter weather really took a toll all over New Mexico, and some of the most intense snow was closest to Colorado. Lorenzo Jaramillo sent us these pictures from Cepello, a little north of Las Vegas, where about half a foot of snow coated old chuck wagons and wheels. Marcus Vigil showed us what things look like in Pilar, southwest of Taos, where it too was looking like a winter wonderland. Then out in Edgewood, Ingrid Austin wanted us to know just how deep the snow was. Take a look, maybe a little more than 6 inches. It was plenty messy farther south too. We got a picture from outside a flea market in Roswell. Gonzalez family gave us a peek at their snow-covered ranch, and even here in Albuquerque, there was snow to be found. This video sent to us captured the falling flakes in the northeast heights. Unless you were in the foothills, though, not much of it seemed to stick. Plus, don't forget, we want to see more of your pictures and videos. You send them, we share them. Upload your weather pics and more to KRQE.com. Click on the Report It tab there. Also, you can check out a gallery of all the pics and videos we have gotten. There's some pretty pictures there. Go check them out.
And of course, for the latest on the snow, weather updates, road conditions, and of course, school closings, we have you covered. Keep it here on KRQE and online at KRQE.com for your up-to-the-minute winter-like weather coverage. It might be a slow commute this morning for some drivers in a busy part of the metro, but not because of those slick roads, because of a water main break. News 13's Catherine Rizzone is here with what you need to know. Good morning, Catherine.
Good morning, Crystal. All southbound lanes of Unser are closed at Los Volcanes in northwest Albuquerque, and it's all because of the damage left behind from a water main break. Now, this is video from the area last night. You can see the roads are still damaged and torn up. Now, it's not clear what caused the water main break, but it's fair to say this often happens when temperatures drop below freezing, and they certainly did this weekend. So with southbound Unser lanes closed at Los Volcanes, traffic will be diverted onto Los Volcanes, but to avoid all of this, you can, of course, take 98th Street or go all the way down Coors. Now, there's no word yet on when the road might be repaired completely. Crystal, back to you.
All right, thanks for the information, Catherine. The main break has been repaired, so no homes or businesses in the area are affected this morning. You might remember just last week, another water main break during a blast of cold weather caused quite a mess. People had to make their way through flooded streets during their downtown commute on Thursday. The break happened near 3rd Street and Lomas. Some buildings, including offices, were without water for some time. 3rd Street was closed.
Well, Roswell is changing its animal control rules once again. You might remember earlier this year, 3 pit bulls from an animal rescue got loose and attacked little Colby Prince, biting him on his stomach, his arms, and his legs. After that, the city made its animal control and adoption policies tougher, but now it's rolling back one of those new rules, randomly inspecting animal rescue shelters, with the city saying it simply doesn't have the manpower to keep up with the work. And Colby's family, as you can imagine, is not too happy about this.
Everyone in the family is upset about it because it's so close to home. I really don't know what to say to any of it. It hurts.
The city says it's still inspecting rescue groups. If there are complaints about them, it's just not going to do it randomly.
Albuquerque City Council set to vote today on a plan to divvy up millions of dollars meant to lure in Tesla, and the mayor may get his way after all. Council set aside about $30 million in bond funds and hopes the electric automaker would build its gigafactory here in Albuquerque. Tesla picked Nevada instead, so now under a new proposal by 2 city councilors, about a third of that money would go toward building baseball fields on the west side. Another $13 million would go towards sprucing up Route 66. The rest of it could go towards trying to lure other manufacturers here.
This puts these dollars to work to ensure that we have the ability to be able to attract those kinds of companies.
Now, that's exactly what the mayor's office was hoping for. The proposal would set aside about $10 million for that. Councilors, again, are set to vote on the proposal today. City council members are also expected to take up a resolution in regards to next year's budget, which could include pay raises for city workers. Right now, those raises are in jeopardy. Back in September, Mayor R.J. Berry announced a 3% increase for many city employees. When negotiations stalled, the mayor decided to impose his own terms, and the union said that was illegal. Just last month, a judge agreed and ruled that the city and union must go to mediation. Today, the council will designate those funds, or at least vote on it. And then once a labor negotiation is reached, those funds could be divvied out.